Hey guys, before I start, I would like to thank you very much for selecting this video and would really appreciate it if you can smash that like button and subscribe, turn on notification so that you can be the first to watch these videos. I received a question from Laureen from Utah asking, what are some creative ways to fund a house flip? Funding a house flip is tricky. It will depend on the condition of the property, how much experience you have, and your relationship with banks and lenders. Here are my top 5 ways to creatively fund a house flip. Number 1, commercial loan. It will depend on the condition of the property, of course, whether it is occupied or vacant, your relationship with the bank that you're dealing with. I would recommend local banks like credit unions also, since they can be a little bit more flexible. Expect to spend a little bit more money in order to close. The bank will want to make sure they are getting their money back. This loan can be about 10 years or so, depending on the bank. Now, what makes this possibly a good tool to use for flipping a house is when you combine the fact that many times you do not have to pay a penalty or a fee to pay off the loan. Note that it can take a longer time to close because they might want you to do things like surveys and a bunch of other things. Number 2, borrow from family and friends. That one is pretty straightforward. Some family may not even want to charge you interest. However, I recommend you pay them the interest way above what you would have paid a bank. This will make them possibly a future source for money. Good deal is a deal where everyone makes money. They will be your best advertising too. So don't be shocked once the word is out how much money they made for just letting you hold some money for a few months. Others will want to lend too. 3, refinance your home or take out a HELOC, which stands for Home Equity Line of Credit. The HELOC will most likely be faster to get and faster to close. It will cost less. The HELOC is more like a credit card. Number 4, find a partner. This can be broken down any ways you and your partner want. One of you guys could manage the deal, the other one could fund it, or you could be the one to fix the deal, or he fixed the deal and you fund it, or the vice versa. There's lots of options here. Number 5, hard money or fix and flip loan. This is the most common method, especially if the house is in bad condition. It is important to know that interest rates will be much higher. Hard money loans is often a short-term loan, maybe 6 months, 12 months, 12 months being the average, or 18 months, depending on who you're making a deal with. You can also go to private hard money lenders or like professional bank-like structured hard money lenders. Now, the reason why it costs so much is because obvious reason, the risk is way much higher. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, why would I do that? Well, remember lesson number 1. If you haven't watched lesson number 1, go back, check the video out, and remember that you don't own the property like you think. You are pretty much managing an asset. So the numbers is king. It has to make sense. It will come down to the ARV. Now, if you don't know what that means, watch my video on 5 top terms you should know. The ARV has to show that you will make money, profit, with all the fees, holding costs, and to fix the property. If you're making money, then don't think about what the other guy is making. Focus on your pocket. Now, I do have 2 bonuses, not 1, but 2 bonuses for you. My first bonus is negotiate a deal with the owner, where the owner holds the loan like they're the bank. You renovate the property. Once it sells, you pay off the owner. You might think this is not possible, but the truth is, it is very possible. Imagine a highly motivated seller. His property is in bad shape and no one seems to want it. There are many sellers out there. Okay, bonus number 2, buy the property using credit card. Often credit card companies will send you checks. You can use them to pretty much buy anything you want. They do charge you a small fee. Sometimes it's 1%, 2%, 3%, depending on the card. What you can do is you buy the property and you can pretty much use the money. You just have to make sure you pay it before the term ends, because it's a delayed interest. So if you don't pay it, then the percentage is usually super high. Now, to fix the property, you're going to use credit cards again. You get a Home Depot card, a Lowe's card, and fix the property using the card. Okay, guys, that was my top 5 ways to fund a house flip deal. Flipping houses can be very, very risky. TV shows often make it seem like profit are always made and flips are quick. However, they can easily run off budget in the wrong hands. Make sure you study and know what you're doing. A knowledgeable person can put people at ease. Thank you for watching. I would love to know your favorite ways to fund a deal. Comment below. If you would like to ask a question, that's cool too. Just ask. And don't forget to smash that like button, share, subscribe, and let's start a conversation.